We start off this little explore at the village of Heath in Derbyshire, just next to the junction 29 of the M1. Now, Heath was originally two villages, little simple farming villages, and the history goes back nearly 1,000 years. And the village's basic layout is very similar as it was in the 16th century. But the biggest change to the village happened way before the 16th century. It seems there were two settlements known as Lund, which means a grove or clearing in the wood, and they're also noted in the Domesday Book. And sometime in the 12th century onwards, these settlements were re-sited at the present village's location, but continued to be called Lund into the 16th century. Now, the All Saints Church, which was built in 1853, stands in the village at the top of Church Lane, and it has a well-kept large 4-acre graveyard which sweeps across the hillside overlooking Scarsdale Valley. There's the habitual yew trees in the churchyard. Not ancient, but old ones. Now, this present church replaced the original Norman church, whose abandoned ruins can still be seen further along the road. And it originally led down to the valley to the long vanished hamlet. And in the porch of All Saints Church there are two coffin slabs from 11th, 12th centuries, originally from the ruins of the old church. But suddenly we can't go in again. That's going to be fun crossing that, isn't it? Right. That's where we've got to go over there. Well, made that. That was fun. There's some empty houses here. Well, the new ones. Oh, well, they've been abandoned. Has it something to do with the motorways and that? Because the M1's just the other side of it. Right, I found this, by the way, from Gareth Ike. This channel, The Walk with Gareth Ike. I'd recommend watching that. Yeah, we're here. The erosion on that. They're old ones. Now the remains of the old village are thought to be, I don't get my bearings, north of the church house, so I'm going to be over here if I stop tripping over things. Apparently there's some humps and bumps. Can't see a lot from here really, but that's where the old abandoned village is. There's M1. Now, this old church stood in its solitary position long before its demolition in 1852, and they just left behind the ruined south porch and doorway of the nave. It was used as a small mortuary chapel, and the burial grounds which were still in use at the date of the building of the new church. Now, the precise date this church was built is not known, but it's estimated at 1161. See some patination in there, look, some like V shapes, is what you call them. Wow, nice. You can see that one clearer, I think. It's 1300 years old at least. There's some old coffins. Old coffin lids. (1768). Look at it. You can see where it's been patched up and preserved. But that brickwork. That would have been the window, wouldn't it? I think there's the remains of it out there. And that is our close well to the M1. Some more grave lids, coffin lids. These are from the 1850s. 1880. So yeah, they used the graveyard for quite a while afterwards. Some of them are that old and indecipherable. It's like that tree's eating that one. That looks old with all the moss on it. (1802), I think. Now, there could be loads of reasons why these villages became lost features in the landscape. It may just have been a scatter of farms here, and it was early owners may have worked on the monastery grounds. But also ethnic cleansing, invading peoples, plus the medieval Black Plague. It did more damage than the big sea pandemic was ever likely to do, eh? The village clearances have gone on right up to modern times, with water companies flooding pretty little villages to create reservoirs and open cast coal mining. But it's very often the aristocracy and royalty, who were the major landowners over the past few centuries, have moved old villages simply to improve the view of the local landscape, regardless of it being people's homes and livelihoods, which is pretty disgusting when you think about it. Of course, it's like climate change can affect villages, which has been around for millennium in one form or another. Not a new thing, is it? I just see some bees or wasps going in and out there. Ooh, back off from here, there's loads of them. Fuck that. This path carries on towards the M1. I'll go a bit further, see where it goes. Right. This goes under the main road to the village of Heath. We could have done one of them on the other road to the church. So they're dicing with death. Oh, I've got a feeling this is the island. Of the motorway. Big on camera. Yeah, look. All traffic going by. That stops when I say it. Well, this is junction 29 of the M1. The church is behind them trees there. I never knew you could walk around these things.
It's a little wildlife haven, isn't it? Yeah. There's M1. Southbound. This woodland down here, the woodland down here is so thick. Every few feet you've got trees, that's got to be a good sign. Getting rid of the fumes from the motorway, using the carbon dioxide up.